dear Aquarius. Today we're going to do a reading for you for the month of March 2022. I am so excited. Let's see what the month has in store for you, dear Aquarius. And we start with a great card, romantic, flirtatious, introspective, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, a situation or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. Wow, a King of Cups. Looks like we have Fabio here. Well, a beautiful card, waterfall in the background, a beautiful card to start with. A King of Cups represents emotional balance, someone who is very intuitive, someone who could be fickle, but we start this card with that would represent a theme for you to be romantic, for you to be at times intuitive, for you to be able to allow yourself to fall in love with yourself first, right? A healthy sense of love is so important, dear Aquarius. Do not forget yourselves. That's very important. So this is really exciting what the cards have in store for you. And they're jumping. Cards are jumping. They're very excited, just like I am. And all will be well. You're gonna be able to tune in into your inner voice. You're gonna listen to yourself, dear Aquarius, and you're gonna look into yourself, and you're gonna find the answers that you are seeking. You think everything is for nothing, and you see that all is for nothing, and you feel like the people that you have around you are not exactly what you want. But do not for a moment think negatively. That is just fear. That is just maybe a temporary disappointment, because what I see here, that you are able to overcome all of it. All of it that you are able to overcome, and then some. You're going to be able to get finance resolved. You're going to reach down to your strength, right? Internally, you're going to reach for your strength and find that inner voice that tells you you can do it. Just believe in the positive. Believe in just letting go and allowing destiny take over, right? Because sometimes we like to control things. And when we do too much of that control, we are oftentimes disappointed. So do not worry. You'll have someone in your life that's going to come in and sweep you off your feet, like this Fabio here on a white horse. But look at this. We have Queen of Pentacles that represents wealth, that represents prosperity. And we have the card of Lovers that represent unity. You have someone in your life that loves you, cares for you, supports you. Even if, for instance, you're not in a relationship, we're going to look into that separately, though. You're going to have, or you are going to have in March at least, a person that will support your ideas, your way of looking at life, and I'm gonna say, look, you have a lot of positive things coming up for you. Stop focusing on the negative and instead focus on the positive, and positive will come. You will have that abundance in spades. Yes, and you will. You will. You definitely will have that abundance in spades. You have the power and the notion to make things happen, and it will be victorious. You will be emotionally content. You will be emotionally fulfilled. Are there fears? Absolutely, there are fears, but those fears are temporary. Those fears are not something that you should really worry about. There would be the end to those fears. There will be the end to them. You have the intuition, you have the power from within. We have temperance, we have the moon. You have the power from within to overcome that. And we have these beautiful cards that you will. You will be faced with something amazing. There will be a birth of new ideas. There will be prosperity, and it's going to be happening in your favor. It will be really happening in your favor, because I see you emotionally being absolutely thrilled by the outcome. But there are certain things that you're not quite clear about, and that makes you worried. It makes you worried that you're not quite clear about what's really happening. But I assure you, based on these cards, oh my God, dear Aquarius, you are going to be financially and emotionally very, very satisfied. You're going to seek new ideas. You're going to seek new challenges in a good way, meaning like new projects. Are there going to be fears? Fears come up a lot sometimes in a reading that gives us caution not to focus on the negative, because positive will come. You have, the idea of, well, no, it may not work out, but it will. Okay, it will absolutely work out. So I'm gonna actually blog this card right here, the one that you think that nothing good is gonna happen. No, it will. Actually, a lot of good things gonna happen. You're gonna be very happy. You're gonna be working toward your project, business, an assignment, something that you have in mind, but you have worries, you have questions, and they're not answered. And because they're not answered, you're feeling the worst, and you are predicting, right? Assumptions. Assumptions are exactly what they are, right? Do not assume the worst, because you will be celebrating. You will be very happy. You will be working toward making your life for the better, and it will come. So any fear that you have, any kind of anxiety that you are experiencing, please know that you will be able to overcome that. Please don't allow your negativity control your month of March. And look at this. We see that all good things will be coming your way. But you will have to work for it. You will have to make sure to stay on the right course and focus on the positive rather than the negative. And look at this. We have this wonderful card, the star, that represents new beginnings. It represents like you are the star. You will become very secure and you're going to be traveling somewhere. Wow, this is so interesting. Let's see more. Yes, you're going to be successful. You're going to be signing contracts. You're going to be with someone who will be believing in you. And yes, success is coming your way, definitely. You just make sure you're cautious about what you're signing, because do not rush into something just for the sake of rushing into it. But yes, look at these beautiful cards. You will have success. You will have a positive outcome. You will be traveling somewhere or starting something new that would lead you to exactly what you want. However, oftentimes our anxiety gets the best of us. So make sure you do not focus too much on things that may be challenging or unclear, right? Because we have the moon card there. So instead, focus on what you do know. Focus on your intuition. Focus on what is possible. And what we see is possible is that your future is right in front of you. You are the star. You have the ability ability to make things happen in the most beautiful way, or you have the ability to create more tension and challenges for yourself. But believe this, the cards indicate that you are going to overcome the negativity. Just allow yourself that opportunity. Because you will be traveling, you're going to be signing contracts, you will be starting something new, maybe a new project of sorts, but definitely don't be too naive when you are signing something, because King of Swords, he is a very logical individual, whether it's a boss or someone who is inviting you to a job, giving you a job opportunity. It sometimes we don't see everything, right? So we initially like, yes, this is great, and later we find out maybe, wow, maybe it wasn't so great. So make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. But I do see positive things. I do see you that overcoming temptation. I see you overcoming any kind of scheming. I do see you going forward with certain ideas in mind. But will temptation be there? Yes. However, you're going to overcome that, and you're going to overcome that very quickly. Also, I see you being very tuned into someone being sneaky. So if you have a colleague, a coworker who sees something that he likes about you or she likes about you and wants to ruin something, right? This is someone who is not exactly a positive person based on these cards. You will see this, right? So he likes your position, for instance, right? Likes to take something away from you, whether it's a contract, whether it's a role, whether it's some kind of other scheming that's happening that you are not really in tune to. You will see it, and you know that it will, you will be able to overcome that, and you will be able to overcome it pretty quickly. And you're going to be very successful at it, because you're going to take you're going to have guidance. You're going to have someone that will tell you and warn you ahead of time. Listen, something is happening here. You shouldn't really fall into it, right? You shouldn't just fall into what is being given to you. So whether it's someone of authority scheming and giving you false information, or maybe incomplete information, my dear Aquarius, you will figure it out, and you will set yourself toward a different course. But make sure that you are listening to yourself, and you will be successful. Emotionally, you will be very happy with the outcome. Let's see what your romance life will be like in the month of March, our dear Aquarius. Let's see what that looks like for you. So exciting. You're going to be doing just great. You have a very strong sense of who you are in your relationship. And look at this. And whatever you're working on in your relationship, it's going to be happening very quickly. So you're going to, if you're settling some kind of a case, you're in court and you are trying to, in a relationship that you're trying to get what is right for you, what is fair for you, you will be successful. Justice will be served, and it's going to happen very quickly. Justice will be on your side. You will win it all. If you're not dealing with anything legal in a relationship, know that you are going to be very happy. Things going to be very stable. You're going to know that your partner, your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend is behind you 100%. And they're very honest and fair, and you believe in what you've trying to create or trying to work on, to build on, you're going to be very successful. Now, for those of you, dear Aquarius, who are single, you are going to find someone. You are going to find someone, and you are going to be very strong about your beliefs and what you want in a relationship. And it's going to happen. And you're going to be happy that you have waited, if you waited, as long as you have, and you're going to be very happy with the person that you will meet sometime the end of March, as I see it, or perhaps in March. You will be very happy with who you will meet and who you will be communicating. And it's going to happen naturally. It's going to happen very quickly. As the Chariot says, you're going to be extremely popular. It's going to be very fast. The compatibility, the attractiveness, what you see and feel. Remember, your intuition is your guidance. So make sure you don't forget about falling in love, right? Falling in love, letting things go. Just let yourself to be swept off your feet. I mean, that is a perfect opportunity for those of you, my dear Aquarius, who are single, as well as for those of you who are in a stable, content relationship. So this is your wonderful spread for the month of March 2022. I'm going to pull one more card from the Oracle deck to see what is the final card for you for the month of March. And we have be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. This is such a beautiful card. I mean, you have a lot of things to be proud of. You do, because you have a success. You're going to be able to overcome temptation, sneakiness, someone being shady behind your back. You're going to overcome all of it. You're going to take your own guidance, and you're going to be able to be successful in overcoming any kind of negativity. Well, this is your month. This is your reading spread for the month of March. I'm so excited for you, dear Aquarius. I look forward to seeing you on my channel, and I hope that I can do more readings like this. I wish you only the best, and see you soon. Bye-bye.